Stop scrolling, because the quarter in your pocket might be hiding a powerful secret. Welcome to USA Coin News, where ordinary change becomes extraordinary treasure. Today we dive into the USA Washington quarter, a coin born in economic turmoil, overlooked by millions, yet fiercely hunted by collectors who know its true worth. With no official mint sets, scarce high-grade survivors, and rising market demand, this is not just a coin. It's a condition rarity, a tangible connection to history, and a prized treasure in modern numismatics. Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you may never look at your spare change the same way again. Let's get started. First up in the 1982, PUSA Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in modern American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its quiet rarity, historical relevance, and growing market demand. At first glance, it may appear like an ordinary circulating quarter, yet to collectors it represents a prized treasure from a pivotal transitional era in U.S. coinage. Its appeal lies in the unique circumstances of its production, its connection to economic history, and the challenge of finding well-preserved examples. For both seasoned numismatists and dedicated newcomers, the 1982 P. Washington quarter offers an exciting blend of affordability, scarcity, and long-term collecting potential. The 1982 P. Washington quarter was minted during a period of economic strain and significant change within the United States. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin emerged at a time when inflation, metal costs, and budget constraints influenced how U.S. coins were manufactured and distributed. Notably, 1982 marked a year when mint sets were not officially issued, making high-quality examples from circulation far more difficult to locate today. As part of the long-running Washington Quarter series that began in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday, this coin serves as a tangible connection to both America's founding legacy and the economic realities of the early 1980s. The design of the 1982 P. Washington quarter remains faithful to John Flanagan's iconic vision, showcasing a dignified left-facing portrait of George Washington on the obverse, with strong classical lines that symbolize leadership and endurance. The reverse features the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and olive branches, representing strength and peace. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams. The absence of a visible mint-mark tradition for Philadelphia coins of this era makes attribution dependent on careful study, adding an extra layer of intrigue for collectors pursuing high-grade examples. What truly elevates the 1982 P. Washington quarter is its visual appeal when found in uncirculated or near-mint condition. Due to heavy circulation and inconsistent strike quality during that year, sharply detailed coins with strong luster are exceptionally difficult to locate. High-grade specimens often display crisp hair detail on Washington's portrait and bold feather definition on the eagle, qualities that immediately capture the attention of discerning collectors. This contrast between commonly worn examples and rare pristine survivors makes the coin especially rewarding to those who appreciate subtle but meaningful differences in condition. While the overall mintage of the 1982 P. Washington quarter was substantial, true rarity emerges when condition is taken into account. Because no official mint sets were produced, most coins entered circulation immediately, leading to widespread wear. As a result, uncirculated and gem-quality examples are scarce, and coins graded MS65 or higher are considered highly desirable. Any pieces exhibiting exceptional strikes, clean surfaces, or possible minor varieties stand out dramatically, driving intense collector interest and underscoring the challenge of finding premium examples decades later. In today's numismatic market, the value of the 1982 P. Washington quarter varies significantly based on condition and certification. Circulated examples typically hold modest value, but uncirculated coins can command prices ranging from approximately $50 to $300. High-grade specimens certified by major grading services, especially those graded MS66 or above, have been known to reach $500 to over $1,000 in competitive auctions. Factors such as eye appeal, strike sharpness, and historical context continue to fuel steady appreciation, positioning this coin as a strong performer among modern U.S. quarters. Collectors pursuing the 1982 P. Washington quarter should prioritize quality over quantity, focusing on coins with strong luster and minimal surface marks. Purchasing certified examples from reputable dealers or established auctions can help ensure authenticity and accurate grading. Careful storage in protective holders is essential to preserve condition, as even minor handling can significantly affect value. Engaging with numismatic communities and staying informed about grading trends and recent sales can provide valuable insights, especially when searching for top-tier specimens of this elusive issue. The 1982 PUSA Washington Quarter Dollar represents a compelling fusion of history, artistry, and conditional rarity, solidifying its reputation as a prized collectible in modern numismatics. More than just spare change, it stands as a tangible connection to the past and a reminder of how economic and historical forces shape coinage. With its growing demand, limited supply of high-grade examples, and enduring visual appeal, this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts worldwide. For collectors seeking a rewarding and meaningful addition to their collection, the 1982 P. Washington Quarter remains a truly exceptional and enduring treasure point, one of the most intriguing aspects of the 1982 P. Washington Quarter lies in its subtle distinctions and minor varieties that reward careful examination. While it does not feature widely publicized major errors, collectors have identified differences in strike strength, die wear, and surface finish that can dramatically influence desirability. Some examples exhibit unusually sharp details compared to the typically soft strikes of the year, making them stand out as exceptional survivors. These subtle characteristics transform the hunt for this coin into an engaging challenge, where patience and a trained eye can uncover a truly special piece hiding among ordinary examples. The early 1980s were a demanding period for U.S. coin production, and the 1982 P. Washington Quarter reflects those challenges clearly. Rising production costs and increased demand for circulating coinage placed pressure on the Philadelphia Mint, often resulting in hurried strikes and inconsistent quality. This environment explains why so many surviving coins show weak details or heavy wear. For collectors, this context enhances the coin's narrative, as each well-preserved example becomes a testament to survival against the odds of mass circulation and economic constraint. Over the years, collector demand for the 1982 P. Washington Quarter has steadily increased, particularly among those who specialize in modern-clad coinage and complete Washington Quarter sets. Its reputation as a condition rarity has elevated its status, making it a key date for collectors seeking high-grade registry sets. This sustained interest ensures that the coin remains relevant in the marketplace, as new generations of numismatists discover its hidden scarcity and appreciate its role within the broader story of American coinage. From an investment standpoint, the 1982 P. Washington Quarter offers an attractive balance of accessibility and growth potential. While entry-level examples are affordable, premium-grade coins provide meaningful upside for collectors willing to invest in quality. Its consistent performance in auctions and private sales demonstrates stable demand rather than speculative spikes, making it a reliable long-term holding. As fewer high-grade pieces remain available, scarcity is expected to intensify, further strengthening its appeal as a smart addition to a diversified numismatic portfolio. Ultimately, the enduring legacy of the 1982 P. Washington Quarter lies in its ability to transform an overlooked circulating coin into a story-rich collectible. It embodies the intersection of history, craftsmanship, and survival, offering collectors a deeply satisfying pursuit. With its subtle beauty, challenging rarity in top condition, and strong market presence, this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts and earn its place as a prized treasure. For those who value coins that tell a meaningful story while offering lasting appeal, the 1982 P. Washington Quarter Dollar remains an exceptional and rewarding choice. Next up in the 1968 USA Washington Quarter Dollar stands as a fascinating and deeply admired piece in the world of American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of modern history, classic design, and enduring collectability. Though often encountered in circulation during its time, this quarter has grown into a prized treasure for collectors who appreciate coins that represent important transitional eras in U.S. coinage. Its strong historical roots, combined with growing market interest and collector demand, have elevated the 1968 Washington Quarter beyond ordinary change, transforming it into a meaningful artifact that bridges everyday American life and numismatic passion. For many collectors, it symbolizes both accessibility and hidden value, making it a compelling target for discovery and long-term appreciation. Minted during a period of significant cultural and economic transformation in the United States, the 1968 Washington Quarter reflects the nation's resilience and evolution in the late 1960s. This coin was struck just a few years after the U.S. Mint transitioned away from silver coinage in circulating quarters, marking a new era of copper-nickel clad composition. Produced primarily at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark, alongside Denver and San Francisco issues, the 1968 quarter circulated widely during a time defined by social change, space exploration, and global challenges. As part of the long-running Washington Quarter series first introduced in 1932, it serves as a tangible connection to the past, honoring George Washington while embodying the spirit of a modernizing America. The design of the 1968 Washington Quarter remains instantly recognizable and powerfully symbolic. The obverse features John Flanagan's dignified portrait of George Washington, facing left, with sharp detail visible in higher-grade examples, particularly in Washington's hair and the contours of his profile. The reverse proudly displays a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings perched atop a bundle of arrows, framed by olive branches that symbolize strength and peace. Struck in a copper-nickel clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams. In uncirculated condition, the coin exhibits bright luster and crisp design elements that greatly enhance its visual appeal, especially for collectors seeking well-preserved examples from this era. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1968 Washington Quarter lies in its mint mark variations and specialized strikes. Philadelphia minted coins carry no mint mark, a detail that continues to attract collectors who value traditional no mint mark issues. Denver minted quarters bear a D mint mark, while San Francisco produced proof versions marked with an S, often showcasing mirror-like fields and frosted devices. Certain proof coins and business strikes may exhibit minor die varieties or striking anomalies, adding layers of desirability for specialists. These subtle distinctions allow collectors to pursue complete year-end mint sets, enhancing the coin's appeal across multiple collecting strategies. While the 1968 Washington Quarter was produced in substantial numbers, true rarity emerges when condition and strike quality are taken into account. Circulated examples are common, but finding coins in uncirculated or near-mint condition with full luster and minimal marks is increasingly challenging. Proof coins from San Francisco are particularly prized when preserved without haze or hairlines. Additionally, quarters displaying error features such as off-center strikes or doubled die characteristics command strong attention from advanced collectors. As pristine examples become scarcer over time, condition-based rarity continues to drive collector demand and elevate the coin's standing within the series. The market value of the 1968 Washington Quarter varies significantly depending on mint mark, condition, and special characteristics. Circulated examples typically trade at modest premiums, while uncirculated Philadelphia or Denver coins can range from approximately $20 to $150 based on grade. High-quality proof quarters from the San Francisco Mint often command prices between $30 and $200, with exceptional specimens reaching higher levels. Error coins or top-grade certified examples have been known to sell for several $100s at auction. Steady appreciation, historical importance, and enduring visual appeal contribute to the coin's consistent presence in the collector market. Collectors pursuing the 1968 Washington Quarter are encouraged to prioritize condition and authenticity above all else. Seeking professionally graded and certified coins helps ensure accurate valuation and long-term confidence. Close inspection for strong strikes, clean surfaces, and original luster is essential, particularly for proof and uncirculated examples. Proper storage in protective holders prevents environmental damage and preserves value, while avoiding unnecessary handling reduces the risk of wear. Engaging with collector communities, coin shows, and reputable dealers can provide valuable insights into varieties, pricing trends, and acquisition opportunities that enhance the overall collecting experience. In every sense, the 1968 USA Washington Quarter dollar represents a harmonious blend of history, artistry, and collectible significance. As a tangible connection to a transformative era in American coinage, it continues to captivate enthusiasts and stand as a prized treasure within modern numismatics. Whether pursued for its historical narrative, elegant design, or steady investment potential, This coin offers lasting value and widespread appeal. For collectors worldwide, the 1968 Washington Quarter remains a rewarding addition to any collection, embodying the enduring legacy of American craftsmanship and the timeless allure of well-preserved coinage. The 1968 Washington Quarter holds special importance as a symbol of transition within United States coinage, representing a period when Americans were adapting to change in both currency and culture. Coming only a few years after the removal of silver from circulating quarters, this coin captures the moment when the nation embraced modern clad composition while still preserving classic artistic traditions. For collectors, this transitional identity adds depth and narrative value, making the 1968 issue far more than just another date in the series. It reflects how economic pressures, rising silver prices, and shifting global dynamics influenced everyday objects, turning this quarter into a silent witness of American adaptation and progress. Despite being struck in a non-silver composition, the 1968 Washington Quarter retains a powerful artistic presence that continues to impress numismatists. John Flanagan's portrait of Washington remains timeless, conveying strength, dignity, and leadership in a refined yet accessible style. In high-grade examples, the coin's surfaces display vibrant mint luster that enhances the depth of the design, especially around Washington's facial details and the eagle's feathers. This enduring visual strength ensures that the coin remains attractive to collectors who value artistry just as much as rarity, reinforcing its role as a cornerstone of modern U.S. quarter design. San Francisco, minted proof versions of the 1968 Washington Quarter elevate the year's status within the series, offering collectors an opportunity to own coins struck specifically for presentation and preservation. These proof coins are distinguished by their sharp strikes, reflective fields, and frosted devices, creating a dramatic contrast that enhances eye appeal. Well-preserved proof examples, especially those free from toning or surface imperfections, are highly sought after and often serve as highlights within proof sets. Their precision and elegance contribute to the prestige of the 1968 issue, making it a favorite among collectors who appreciate refined mint craftsmanship. From an investment standpoint, the 1968 Washington Quarter continues to show stable and reliable demand, particularly for high-grade and certified specimens. While it may not be considered ultra-rare, its consistent popularity, historical relevance, and role in a widely collected series provide a strong foundation for long-term value retention. Coins that combine solid condition, appealing eye appeal, and recognized varieties often outperform more common examples over time. As interest in mid-20th century U.S. coinage grows, the 1968 Quarter benefits from renewed attention, reinforcing its reputation as a dependable and rewarding collectible. Ultimately, the legacy of the 1968 USA Washington Quarter dollar lies in its ability to connect collectors to a pivotal chapter of American history while remaining accessible and engaging. It embodies the balance between tradition and modernization, artistry and practicality, circulation and collectability. For seasoned numismatists and new collectors alike, this coin offers an invitation to explore deeper stories hidden within everyday currency. As a lasting symbol of American heritage and minting excellence, the 1968 Washington Quarter continues to captivate enthusiasts, securing its place as a respected and enduring treasure in the world of numismatics. Next up in the 1990 Washington Quarter dollar stands as a captivating and highly admired piece within the vast world of American numismatics, drawing the attention of collectors who appreciate both modern coinage and enduring historical symbolism. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this quarter carries forward the legacy of one of the most iconic U.S. coin designs while representing a pivotal era of late 20th century minting excellence. Its widespread circulation history, combined with the challenge of locating pristine examples today, has elevated the 1990 Quarter into a prized treasure that continues to captivate enthusiasts. For collectors, it offers the perfect balance of accessibility, historical depth, and long-term collectible appeal, making it an increasingly desirable addition to serious collections. Minted in 1990, the Philadelphia Washington Quarter belongs to the long-running Washington Quarter series that began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1990, the United States was entering a decade marked by economic transition, technological growth, and shifting global dynamics, and this coin quietly circulated through everyday commerce during that transformative period. The Philadelphia Mint, historically the heart of U.S. coin production, produced these quarters without a visible mint mark, a characteristic that often surprises new collectors. As part of the pre-statehood quarter era, the 1990 P represents the final chapter of a classic design before the dramatic changes introduced by the state quarters program later in the decade, creating a tangible connection to the past. The obverse of the 1990 P Washington quarter proudly features John Flanagan's enduring portrait of George Washington, rendered with dignified strength and classical balance. Washington's left-facing profile is framed by the inscriptions Liberty and In God We Trust, with the date 1990 positioned cleanly below. The reverse showcases the heraldic bald eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing national defense and peace. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams. In uncirculated condition, the coin displays sharp details, frosty luster, and strong contrast that highlight the artistry of the design, especially when free from contact marks. Although Philadelphia quarters traditionally lack a visible mint mark, collectors often identify the 1990 P by its strike quality and die characteristics. Many examples exhibit strong central detail, while others show minor softness due to high-speed production methods of the era. High-grade specimens stand out with brilliant surfaces and crisp lettering, making them visually striking despite their modest face value origins. Occasional die polish lines, slight doubling in lettering, or well-defined rims can enhance collector interest, particularly when certified by a major grading service. These subtle visual traits transform a common circulation coin into a standout collectible when preserved in exceptional condition. While millions of 1990 P quarters were produced, true rarity emerges when condition is taken into account. Most examples entered heavy circulation, resulting in widespread wear, surface abrasions, and loss of luster. As a result, uncirculated and near-mint specimens have become increasingly scarce over time. Coins graded MS66 or higher are especially difficult to locate and are highly sought after by registry collectors. The challenge of finding a flawless example elevates the coin's desirability, proving that rarity is not always about low mintage, but about survival in pristine condition. In circulated condition, the 1990 P Washington quarter typically trades close to face value. However, its market profile changes dramatically at higher grades. Uncirculated examples generally range from $5 to $20, while certified coins graded MS65 to MS66 can command $40 to $150. Exceptional specimens with outstanding strike quality or notable die varieties have achieved prices between $250 and $800 in competitive auctions. These values reflect steady appreciation driven by collector demand, condition rarity, and growing interest in high-grade modern quarters, making the 1990 P an appealing target for long-term collectors. Collectors pursuing the 1990 P Washington quarter should prioritize certified examples from reputable grading services to ensure authenticity and accurate assessment of condition. Carefully inspect raw coins for luster, sharp details, and minimal surface marks, as small imperfections can significantly affect value. Storing the coin in protective holders or archival quality capsules is essential to prevent toning and handling damage. Engaging with numismatic communities, attending coin shows, and monitoring auction results can provide valuable insights into market trends and emerging varieties. Patience and careful selection are key when seeking top-tier specimens. The 1990 P Washington quarter dollar is a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and condition-based rarity, standing as a powerful reminder that even modern coins can become prized collectibles. Its connection to America's enduring Washington quarter legacy, combined with the challenge of locating pristine examples, reinforces its status as a tangible connection to the past and a rewarding pursuit for collectors. Whether acquired for historical appreciation or investment potential, this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts worldwide, securing its place as a lasting and meaningful treasure in the ever-evolving world of numismatics. One of the most compelling aspects of the 1990 P Washington quarter dollar is how seamlessly it preserves the artistic legacy of earlier decades while reflecting the refined minting standards of its time. John Flanagan's classic design, already well established by 1990, appears mature and confident, with subtle refinements in strike quality that differentiate later issues from their earlier counterparts. Collectors often note that high-grade 1990 P quarters exhibit cleaner fields and more consistent relief, giving the portrait of Washington a crisp, authoritative presence. This continuity of design strengthens the coin's appeal, allowing it to serve as both a visual and historical bridge between mid-century silver issues and the modern clad era. The 1990 P quarter occupies a special position as part of the final generation of Washington quarters before the Revolutionary State Quarters program reshaped American coin collecting. At the time of its release, few could have predicted how dramatically public interest in quarters would surge just a few years later. As a result, coins like the 1990 P were often overlooked and heavily circulated, making high-grade survivors far less common today. This context enhances its significance, as it represents the calm before a numismatic transformation, offering collectors a tangible snapshot of traditional U.S. coinage just before a historic shift in design philosophy. In recent years, the 1990 P Washington quarter has gained renewed attention due to competitive registry set collecting. Advanced collectors assembling complete high-grade Washington quarter sets often find this date surprisingly challenging, especially in MS-66 and above. This growing competition has quietly increased demand, pushing prices upward for top-tier examples. The coin's understated appearance masks its difficulty, and this contrast between perceived commonness and actual condition rarity is precisely what captivates seasoned numismatists. Owning a superior specimen provides both prestige and satisfaction within the collector community. From an investment standpoint, the 1990 P quarter demonstrates how condition rarity can drive long-term appreciation, even for modern issues. As time passes, the supply of pristine examples continues to shrink due to mishandling, environmental exposure, and attrition. Meanwhile, collector interest in high-quality clad coinage steadily grows, particularly among those who recognize the historical importance of pre-state quarters issues. This dynamic positions the 1990 P Washington quarter as a quietly strong performer, offering stability and gradual value growth rather than speculative volatility. Ultimately, the 1990 P Washington quarter dollar endures as more than just a circulating coin from the late 20th century. It stands as a symbol of continuity, craftsmanship, and overlooked rarity. Its ability to captivate enthusiasts lies in its subtle strengths: a timeless design, a meaningful place in U.S. coinage history, and the thrill of locating a truly exceptional example. For collectors worldwide, it remains a prized treasure that rewards careful study and thoughtful acquisition, reinforcing its lasting value and respected status within the broader numismatic landscape. Next up in the 1981 P Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and deeply respected issue within modern American numismatics, capturing the attention of collectors who appreciate both historical depth and subtle rarity. Although it belongs to a period often considered modern, this coin has steadily earned recognition as a prized treasure due to its distinctive production story, growing collector demand, and enduring visual appeal. Enthusiasts are drawn to the 1981 P quarter not merely for its age, but for the way it represents a pivotal moment in U.S. mint operations, making it a captivating addition to advanced collections and a meaningful target for those seeking underappreciated gems with long-term potential. Minted in 1981 at the Philadelphia Mint and bearing the recognizable P Mint mark, this Washington quarter emerged during a time of economic transition and evolving minting priorities in the United States. The early 1980s were marked by inflation concerns and shifts in coin production efficiency, and notably, 1981 was one of the final years before the U.S. Mint suspended the routine production of uncirculated mint sets for circulation strikes. As part of the long-running Washington Quarter series first introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday, the 1981 P issue serves as a tangible connection to both the nation's founding legacy and a transformative chapter in modern mint history. The obverse of the 1981 P Washington Quarter proudly displays John Flanagan's enduring portrait of George Washington, rendered with strong classical detail that reflects dignity, leadership, and national identity. The reverse features the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace in careful balance. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition with a diameter of 24.3 millimeters and a weight of 5.67 grams, the coin exhibits crisp reading along the edge. In high-grade uncirculated condition, the surfaces often display sharp lettering, frosty devices, and subtle mint luster, with the P mint mark adding an extra layer of desirability for collectors focused on Philadelphia issues. While millions of 1981 P quarters were struck, true rarity emerges when condition is taken into account. Because many coins entered circulation immediately and were heavily used, pristine examples are far less common today. High-grade uncirculated specimens, especially those graded MS 65 and above, are increasingly difficult to locate, driving collector competition. Additionally, minor die varieties, strike anomalies, and exceptionally well-preserved coins with full detail elevate the challenge, making top-quality examples a rewarding pursuit for dedicated numismatists who understand the importance of condition rarity in modern coinage. The market value of the 1981 P. Washington quarter varies widely depending on grade, eye appeal, and any recognized varieties. Circulated examples typically trade at modest premiums, but uncirculated coins tell a very different story. Well-preserved pieces graded by reputable services can command prices ranging from approximately $50 to $300, while exceptionally high-grade or standout examples with superior luster or rare characteristics may reach $500 to $1,000 in competitive auctions. Its steady appreciation reflects a growing awareness of its scarcity in top condition, combined with its historical importance and classic design. Collectors are increasingly drawn to the 1981 P quarter because it bridges the gap between classic and modern U.S. coinage. It appeals to Washington quarter specialists, date and mint mark set builders, and investors seeking coins with understated growth potential. The coin's story, produced during a transitional era and often overlooked in circulation, adds emotional and historical weight, allowing collectors to feel a genuine connection to the past. This combination of narrative depth, visual beauty, and scarcity in high grades makes it especially captivating to seasoned enthusiasts. For those seeking to add the 1981 P. Washington quarter to their collection, prioritizing certified, high-grade examples is essential. Look for coins with strong luster, minimal contact marks, and sharp details on Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. Purchasing from reputable dealers or established auction houses helps ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Proper storage in protective holders, avoiding excessive handling, and staying engaged with collector communities can further enhance both preservation and market insight, allowing collectors to make informed decisions as demand evolves. In summary, the 1981 P. Washington quarter dollar represents a compelling blend of American history, enduring artistry, and condition-based rarity. Far more than a simple modern issue, it stands as a prized collectible that rewards careful study and thoughtful acquisition. Its status as a tangible connection to the past, combined with its growing recognition in the numismatic market, reinforces its appeal as both a cherished collectible and a sound long-term investment. For collectors worldwide, pursuing the 1981 P quarter is not just about owning a coin. It is about preserving a meaningful chapter of U.S. minting history. Beyond its immediate appeal, the 1981 P. Washington quarter holds an elevated place in advanced numismatic study because it reflects subtle changes in minting quality and distribution practices during the early 1980s. Collectors who examine this issue closely often note variations in strike strength, surface texture, and luster that distinguish premium examples from average survivors. These nuances transform the coin into more than a standard circulation piece, positioning it as a study coin that rewards knowledge, patience, and careful comparison. For enthusiasts who enjoy diving deep into the technical side of numismatics, the 1981 P quarter offers a rich field for analysis and discovery. Although not widely known for dramatic errors, the 1981 P. Washington quarter does exhibit minor varieties and strike differences that heighten its desirability. Some examples show sharper than usual details on Washington's profile and the eagle's wings, while others display softer strikes due to worn dies. Coins with clean fields, strong rim definition, and fully formed lettering are especially prized. These subtle characteristics, often overlooked by casual observers, become critical factors for collectors seeking top-tier specimens, adding depth and excitement to the pursuit of this issue. The 1981 P quarter plays a crucial role in completing comprehensive Washington quarter collections, particularly date and mint mark sets that span multiple decades. As collectors progress toward higher grade completions, this coin frequently becomes a challenging upgrade, especially in certified uncirculated condition. Its importance grows as part of a cohesive narrative that traces the evolution of U.S. coinage from mid-century classics to modern clad issues. Owning a high-quality 1981 P quarter enhances the overall prestige and balance of any serious Washington quarter collection. From an investment standpoint, the 1981 P Washington quarter demonstrates how condition rarity can drive long-term value growth even in modern-era coins. As more examples are permanently lost to circulation, wear, or improper storage, the pool of high-grade survivors continues to shrink. This gradual attrition supports steady appreciation, particularly for coins with exceptional eye appeal or certified grades. Savvy collectors recognize that such coins often experience renewed interest as future generations reassess overlooked issues, reinforcing the quarter's reputation as a quiet but reliable performer in the numismatic market. Ultimately, the enduring legacy of the 1981 P Washington quarter lies in its ability to inspire collector passion through subtlety rather than spectacle. It embodies the idea that true desirable numismatic treasures are not always defined by extreme rarity, but by historical relevance, condition scarcity, and timeless design. For collectors who value depth, authenticity, and lasting significance, this coin remains a captivating pursuit, one that continues to reward dedication with both personal satisfaction and enduring value in the ever-evolving world of numismatics. Next up in the 1966 USA Washington quarter dollar stands as a captivating and highly admired piece within American numismatics, drawing the attention of collectors who appreciate coins that tell a deeper story beyond face value. This coin is widely regarded as a prized treasure because it represents a moment of transition in U.S. coinage, blending history, artistry, and economic change into a single enduring design. For enthusiasts, the 1966 Washington quarter is more than just a circulating coin. It is a tangible symbol of mid-20th century America, reflecting shifting minting practices and evolving national priorities. Its continued demand in today's market, especially in high-grade condition, reinforces its status as a fascinating collectible that continues to captivate enthusiasts around the world. Minted in 1966 by the United States Mint, this Washington quarter emerged during a unique and transformative period in American monetary history. The mid-1960s marked the nation's transition away from silver coinage, and the 1966 quarter was struck using the newly adopted copper-nickel clad composition. Produced primarily at the Philadelphia Mint and issued with no mint mark, the coin belongs to the early years of clad coinage, making it an important chapter in the Washington quarter series. Its production followed the Coinage Act reforms aimed at addressing silver shortages and hoarding, positioning the 1966 quarter as a direct response to economic pressures of the era and a lasting connection to a pivotal moment in U.S. history. The design of the 1966 Washington quarter remains faithful to John Flanagan's iconic artwork, which had already become deeply ingrained in American culture. The obverse features a dignified left-facing portrait of George Washington, symbolizing leadership, strength, and national unity, while the reverse proudly displays the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch. Struck in a copper-nickel clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams, giving it a solid and balanced feel. In high-grade or uncirculated condition, the sharp details of Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers create exceptional visual appeal, enhancing its desirability among collectors who value strong strikes and clean surfaces. One of the defining characteristics of the 1966 Washington quarter is the absence of a mint mark, as all regular issues were produced at the Philadelphia Mint during this period. This lack of a mint mark adds to its distinctive identity within the series and often sparks curiosity among new collectors. While major double-die varieties are scarce, collectors actively search for well-struck examples, special mint set, style finishes, and subtle die characteristics that elevate certain coins above typical circulation strikes. Coins displaying strong luster, crisp rims, and minimal contact marks are especially sought after, reinforcing the idea that quality and preservation play a central role in this coin's appeal. Although the 1966 Washington quarter was produced in large numbers, true rarity emerges when condition is taken into account. Most examples entered circulation and experienced heavy wear, making fully uncirculated or near-mint specimens increasingly difficult to locate. Coins that retain original mint luster, sharp details, and clean fields are far less common than their worn counterparts. This scarcity in high-grade condition drives collector demand, as numismatists understand that pristine examples represent a shrinking portion of the surviving population. The challenge of finding a flawless or professionally graded specimen adds excitement and prestige to owning this historic quarter. The market value of the 1966 Washington quarter varies significantly based on condition, strike quality, and certification. Circulated examples typically trade at modest premiums, while uncirculated coins command far stronger prices. In today's numismatic market, high-grade uncirculated examples may range from approximately $20 to $75, while top-tier certified specimens with exceptional eye appeal can reach values between $150 and $400 or more. Special mint set, style coins, or unusually well-preserved pieces often attract competitive bidding at auctions, reflecting steady appreciation driven by historical importance and collector interest. This consistent demand underscores the coin's enduring investment potential. For collectors seeking to add the 1966 Washington quarter to their collection, prioritizing condition is essential. Focusing on uncirculated or professionally graded coins ensures long-term value and authenticity. Careful inspection for strong strikes, clean surfaces, and original luster can make a significant difference in desirability. Purchasing from reputable dealers, established auctions, or certified marketplaces helps reduce risk, while proper storage in protective holders prevents damage and preserves quality. Engaging with collector communities and staying informed about grading standards and market trends can further enhance the collecting experience and lead to smarter acquisitions. In conclusion, the 1966 USA Washington quarter dollar represents a remarkable blend of historical significance, enduring design, and collectible appeal. As a product of a transformative era in American coinage, it offers collectors a tangible connection to the past while remaining relevant in today's market. Its iconic imagery, transitional composition, and increasing scarcity in high-grade condition reinforce its reputation as a prized collectible and a rewarding pursuit for numismatists worldwide. Whether appreciated for its history, artistry, or investment potential, the 1966 Washington quarter continues to captivate enthusiasts and stands proudly as a lasting treasure within the Washington quarter series. The 1966 Washington quarter serves as a striking example of enduring American coin artistry. John Flanagan's portrait of George Washington on the obverse captures both the stoic gravitas and approachable humanity of the first U.S. president, making it instantly recognizable and resonant with collectors. Meanwhile, the reverse eagle design, with its finely detailed feathers and balanced composition, conveys strength and vigilance, emblematic of the nation itself. Even with the change from 90% silver to the copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin retained its sharp artistry, demonstrating the mint's commitment to visual continuity and quality. Collectors often marvel at the coin's proportions, the subtle relief on Washington's profile, and the precise alignment of the lettering, which contribute to its timeless visual appeal. The 1966 quarter holds special significance as part of the transitional period away from silver in U.S. coinage. Due to the Coinage Act of 1965 and the growing silver shortage, the U.S. Mint shifted from 90% silver to a clad composition, consisting of copper sandwiched between two layers of nickel. This change not only affected the coin's intrinsic value, but also transformed the collector landscape. While older silver quarters had inherent metal value, the 1966 issue became valued primarily for its numismatic significance, design fidelity, and condition. This period marks an important economic and historical narrative, allowing collectors to hold a piece of history that reflects broader financial and societal shifts of the 1960s. For numismatists, one of the most exciting challenges of collecting 1966 quarters is locating high-grade or pristine examples. Due to heavy circulation at the time of issuance, most coins display wear and loss of detail, making fully uncirculated specimens highly coveted. Coins graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC are especially desirable, offering strong luster, sharp relief, and minimal contact marks. Many collectors also seek coins with exceptional eye appeal, where even small differences in strike or surface preservation can significantly enhance market value. The pursuit of such examples adds a sense of adventure and achievement to the collecting experience, turning the 1966 quarter into more than just a coin. It becomes a goal and a collectible milestone. Although the 1966 Philadelphia-issued quarter does not have a mint mark, subtle variations in die preparation and striking quality attract careful study by collectors. Coins exhibiting particularly deep strikes, well-centered devices, or unique die characteristics can command additional interest. Some collectors also examine small die anomalies or minor doubling on the obverse letters or eagle details, though major double die varieties are exceedingly rare for this year. This level of detail highlights the coin's complexity and provides numismatists with additional avenues for exploration, making the 1966 quarter appealing not just for its historical context, but for the technical nuances of its production. Over the decades, the 1966 Washington quarter has shown steady appreciation among collectors and investors. While circulated coins remain accessible and affordable, uncirculated and high-grade examples continue to gain value due to their scarcity. Market trends suggest that coins preserved in original mint condition with no cleaning or post-production damage are particularly strong performers, often commanding prices multiple times higher than worn specimens. For long-term collectors, this quarter offers a reliable combination of historical importance, aesthetic appeal, and tangible market demand, making it a cornerstone piece in both beginner and advanced collections.